Hello and welcome back. My name is BirdieBot and we're here at TowerNuts. So I've had a couple minutes to just sort of assess what's going on in the fortress. It's been a while since I played, and I've discovered that I have the broken noob pack that doesn't actually let us place Stepladders, which is so sad because I'd had a plan to do an orchard. However, luckily, if I press V here, you can see that this fella right here, Zephon, he's actually hauling a sand pear because it's fallen from the tree. So we are able to collect some of the delicious orchard varieties that we've got out here. I've got pears, I've got plums, and sand pears, which I don't really know what a sand pear is. Pecans. We got some good fruits going along here. So they'll be able to make that into drinks down here. And in fact, if I enable, they may get angry if I do this. Yeah, they're not ready yet for me to do that. But yeah, as well, on the bottom level, I have dug out a beautiful little archery range here. So we're just getting some carpenters to work on that now. It's complaining right now that my magma smelter is unpowered. It's just because these magma chutes have not yet filled up satisfactorily. You can see farther along here it gets deeper and deeper and deeper. We're just waiting for it to sort of settle down. You can see the little glowing ember beside each magma smelter is actually flickering. So we're not quite ready to go yet with our magma smelter. However, I have designated the military. I call them the glove sculptures because we're the gloves of tenderness. So I figure that's perfect. It's a perfect name. And we got some cranky guys. That's okay. We're gonna hear that a couple of times. Now what's this sitting right here? Oh, some plums and pears. Do I not have a plate? Okay, they are collecting those. That's great. So I will be assigning that job in just a second because we only have 70 drink right now, which is a little horrifying, to be honest. A little horrifying. So let's, oh, so they haven't even put it in. Come on, you guys. My dining room level is basically complete, but I still haven't actually built any tables because what I was planning. What I was planning to do was to take all of this gold and create gold tables. Might need to change that plan if this doesn't come to fruition. These magma smelters are just not working the way I want them to yet. But in the meantime, I could build some more levels. Did I put the wrong stone here? No, it's just covered in hazel leaves. Oh, that's charming. Charming. Cute. Yeah, I'm happy to have my military up and running. So it was a little spooky not having them. And as you can see, I have 31 idlers right now. I haven't really assigned more jobs yet. I don't mind if they like hang around, but I really do need to start building some more stuff. My goodness. Here's our awesome gold level. Might even get them to grab that red spinel. But maybe first what I'll do is dig. Maybe right here. I'll dig a royal suite because the worst thing that could happen is being unprepared for a royal to come. So I'm going to use DF hack to do this. I'm going to dig circle filled. Let's say 50. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I like that. And maybe we'll do one here. Hopefully this will dredge up some more minerals because I haven't yet found anything worth doing for, you know, actually I might take that down. Let's do maybe dig circle 13. So I'll put it back to dig circle filled 13. Yeah, let's do that. In fact, I could do, I don't need to write filled again for the second one. Nah. See, I'm still not liking it. I'll do 11. I'm Sorry, it's very important to get this right. Otherwise, you've got an ugly fortress. And no offense to anyone that likes ugly fortresses. I mean, that's totally your prerogative. I just like to be a little anal about these sorts of things. Yeah. Those are nice big rooms. Dig, circle. Diggy. Circle. And in fact, you don't need to write filled after the first one because it'll just generate after what you've got. It'll generate the last thing that you asked for. So I'm just gonna add some hallways to this, and maybe we'll put some like area for statue. So this will be ready for a royal to come, or potentially if we get elected to a barony, we'll be ready to go. And we'll do a little entrance. Please, minerals, please. I'm desperate for minerals at this point. Orphamite. I like orphamite. It's a really pretty yellow stone. In fact, it looks a lot like gold once it's been made into something.
There is a new baby. Quick, get him a bottle of ale.
Great. Great baby. Honestly, I haven't played a fortress in a while where I've waited long enough for the baby to grow up into an adult dwarf, so they just kind of take up space and cause problems when, you know, the baby dies, for example. That people get upset about those sorts of things. You know how it is. So it looks like my guys are pretty much...
Another baby? Well, at least it's not an explosion of gas.
So many babies! I guess it's good. It's exciting. I'll place some beds while I'm down here. Beds. And I'm going to ask them to dig out this new area too. They'll get to it eventually. We're going to smooth out some more stone. Get these bedrooms looking real good. It's amazing how much that affects how dwarves feel about their bedrooms. Just having them smooth makes them think that the bedrooms are that much better. In fact, why don't we take a look at this new baby lady. I don't want to see the baby. I want to see the person. There we go. Reg. So she's carrying around her baby right now. Always tell the truth, she says. Wow, she felt adoration after giving birth to a girl. She was blissful after becoming a parent. She was aroused talking with her spouse. Okay, so now we know what happened there. Interesting. Wow, she dreams of raising a family, and this dream was realized. Awesome. So she's just feeling awesome. Great job, lady. Glad I could be a part of your work. So let's see. Awesome. We got some more beds to place. Although I don't think we're quite ready. We're still digging that spot out. Man, I just can't wait for these magma smelters to get rolling. Let's see. It's gotta fill up eventually. Oh, great. Our archery targets are ready to designate. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut out most of this, but let's see how I do it. So I assign the entire room. I choose a shooting direction, so I'm gonna use WASD. So I'm gonna say from bottom to top, and I'm gonna ask these guys to train there. And I'll go to the next one and do the same thing. I used Realgar. Wait, Realgar? The redstone for this stuff. And it's actually one of my favorite stones in Dwarf Fortress. In fact, I did a little research on Realgar, and I wanna tell you guys a little about it. So while I cut away from this, I'll let you guys take a peek. Realgar is an arsenic-based sulfide mineral found in extrusive igneous rock, meaning rock formed from cooling lava. The name is thought to be derived from the medieval Latin from Arabic, Raj al-Gahar, or powder of the mine. It's bright red, both in game and in real life, though exposure to sunlight can cause it to yellow over time. It's referred to as the ruby of arsenic and is highly toxic. It was used in traditional Chinese medicine as an additive to rice wine, creating a potent Realgar wine. During the Dragon Boat Festival, large amounts of Realgar wine was ingested, and the leftover slurry from making the wine was smeared onto children. Interestingly, it was thought that Realgar and Realgar wine would protect against diseases, snakes, and evil spirits. Another traditional use of Realgar was as a bright orange scarlet paint pigment. As well, people used it to poison insects and rodents, as well as use it as a depilatory agent in the tanning process, aka removing hair from pelts. I should have built my tanning workshop out of Realgar. It should be noted that while the mineral is toxic in real life, dwarves suffer no health problems from drinking from jugs made of Realgar or eating from food barrels made of the stuff. As well, Realgar is one of the few minerals that boils in magma and is therefore not magma safe. So now you know, Realgar. I love looking up this stuff. I love looking up the rocks myself and finding out what they're actually used for in real life. It's one of the reasons I play Dwarf Fortress is because you can learn a lot just by being exposed to it and like investigating for yourself. There we go. I have designated all of my archery targets and they should all be from bottom to top. Let's double check. Yep. Cool. So I think in my military orders, my alerts, I think I need to set these fellas to active in order that they actually train. This is kind of one of those snafu moments, like when you're trying to figure out why your military isn't working. This is one of the areas where it usually messes up. As for ammunition, yeah, they can use any of the bolts. Perfect. So we'll see, hopefully, if these guys show up. The fellow who is our leader, I think his name is Logum, he's actually got something very special. I assigned him the donkey bone crossbow that was made by my child. So let's take a look at that again. The Prim Assaults. I know that artifact weapons usually work a little bit better. I'm not sure how crossbows will affect it. So we'll have to see. So these fellas should come in, yeah, and start shooting. I know there's a fancy way to dig it so that your bolts actually fall through the floor if they miss, and you can like recover the bolts later, but I figure, I mean, bone. There's lots of bone around the fortress right now, so it's kind of sustainable. Yay! Is this Logum himself? No, this is Kossoth. Rosy Pages. And he's just using a bismuth bronze crossbow. Oh, that's cool. He's even got a quiver. Wow. I'm fancier than I thought. Now, let's see. Oh, these magma smelters are looking good. I'm gonna try to unsuspend that task and see what happens. Someone gonna do it. In fact, my forge is also working. That's great. So gold is not useful for anything but furniture and decorative items. But I'm gonna get him working on some beautiful tables. We're gonna need a lot of tables. So it may be actually better to use manager for this, but we'll see how it goes. 11 idlers, that's a bit better. In fact, I could designate another wood stockpile if I wanted to. Yoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Building beds. Oh yeah, that turquoise, someone's gonna have a gorgeous bedroom. A turquoise bedroom. That's awesome. I always kind of feel bad for the other dwarves that don't really get a fancy room just based on the minerals that are around them. I once had a dwarf that was in a diamond bedroom, or at least the walls were just carved diamond. Because I'm a little anal like that, I didn't actually undig them, undesignated, or I didn't designate the area that was covered. What's going on? Why did you drop your bronze crossbow? Are you picking that back up, buddy? You... Yep, okay. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. One of the other things I'm going to do is start getting my Mason's Workshops to work on cabinets, which is F. And I'm going to put a workflow profile on that. Cabinets of rock. I'm thinking, yeah, give me 5 to 10 so that I can start placing them in my bedrooms. That looks good. That'll deal with another idler. My turkeys have still not grown up. I really want that meat, like, today. It's too bad you can't make, like, turkey liquor. It'd be cool. It'd be really cool. Let's see if I can do any more plants. How about brew from fruit, my friends? I should really think about setting up a hive, but I don't actually see... You may be able to spot it faster than I can. If we have bumblebees on the map. Let's see. Oh, what's that? I think that was a bluebird. Sometimes you can't quite catch it fast enough. Yeah, it looks like I don't have... that's too bad. No honeybees. Gotcha. Alright. It's a blue jay. Useless. It's only good for the cats. Alright. Yeah. Look at that. We got gold coming. Gold! Oh, excellent. Oh, yeah, that's right. So I'm creating currently some... At the Craftsworks workshop, you can create stone swords. But of course, if you don't have obsidian, it'll just spit out an error message saying like, well, don't know non-economic stone for that. And obsidian is the only material in which you can make short swords because it's like a sharp material. And in fact, they're pretty good. I think they're brittle, but they're pretty decent. Their sharpness is really high. So I'll let you guys go here. Thanks so much for watching.